Well, this is an interesting development, isn't it, people? I'm just looking up various, and I mean various, news articles, and way too many people not getting the point of this whole pricing issue. Everybody's blaming one side or the other, and greed this and greed that and greed this. Yeah, except if you want to blame greed, you're looking at the wrong places. All right, we're gonna talk about Sony being greed. You're gonna talk about Xbox being greed. You're gonna talk about Valve being greed. Look, it's only a matter of time, hopefully, before people stop being stupid and realizing that this is a really bad situation that's about to get much worse. Much, much worse. Alright, now we're getting info that the PS6 bill of materials will cost $1,000. That's slightly more than what the PS3 costs. Yeah, everybody wants to talk about PS3's greed. At launch, the console cost over $900 in 2006. They were losing up to $300 plus per console 20 years ago. And no matter how much they tried to cut costs, they never managed to make it profitable. They took a risk that made everybody turn on them for. And that is why subsidizing on modern consoles has been a lie, because the 7th gen was the very last time they sold their hardware at a loss. All of you, taught Sony the wrong lessons. And from then on, starting with PS4 and Vita, their hardware was priced to profit. And they've never gone back since. So when you hear someone like Moore's Law that they always subsidize their consoles, no, 7th gen was the last time they did that. They will never go back again. They want to profit. Everybody that wasn't a handful of us last gen destroyed Sony for the PS3 era. And now with the RAM crisis, we're gonna go back to the same bullshit arguments without even thinking about what's actually going on in the world. So for everybody that wants to say Sony, Team Xbox, Valve, and Nintendo are greedy, they're not in control. Why don't you look at the manufacturers that actually control their parts? Why don't you look at the current crisis that's going on right now? I'm looking at Grums on X, and he's posting, look how much the Steamroller from Meta PCs is. Has better specs. It's a fucking... No, it literally is a Rogue Ally X without a screen, spec-wise. That's all it is. That's all it is. It was already available. It was already available. You guys have lost your minds. You guys have lost your common sense. And it's shameful. And it's shameful. You're not going after the right people. Why? You're not going after the right people. You're not going after the AI manufacturers. You're not going after those that are taking up all the RAM. Why do we need the data centers? Why do we need this much AI this fast, this soon? What did they intend to do to us? Because this goes far beyond money. This goes into some type of control. People need to start waking up and realizing something else is going on. Something else is at play. Or else we're screwed again. And probably good. What happens to the human race from here? It's time to start investigating people.